everyone is joining in. Today I'm going to be talking about my TBR for my readathon, Summer Fun Readathon. Since you guys seen my announcement video last week, which I'll be linked down below if you missed it. And I'm going to be talking about my TBR today for the readathon, so let's get started. And I know I usually have my wrap-ups and TBRs in one video, but for this occasion I'm going to be talking about my TBR today. So the first books I'm going to be talking about that goes with the reading challenge, start or finish book series. I have two for this one because I'm going to be listening to them on audiobook. One of them is Ferris by Marissa Meyer, and the second one is Three Dark Crowns. I decided to read these because I've been wanting to continue on the Lunar Chronicles, as well as I want to start on the Three Dark Crowns series because I've heard good things about it. So yeah, I'm gonna be listening to Ferris, and since it's short, obviously, when I'm finished that, I'm gonna be starting on Three Dark Crowns. The next book on my TBR goes with the Reading Challenge, read a romance book or a book that has romance. I picked Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I've heard good things about her books, and I thought I would start off with this one because I've heard good things about it, and of course I've heard good things about her other books, but I just thought I would start off with this one. The next book on my TBR is for the Reading Challenge, where you pick a book from the genre that you've read the most so far this year. Since I've read fantasy for the most this year, I decided to pick up The Wicked Deep by Shea Earnshaw. This is one of my most anticipated releases of this year, and all I know about this book is like Hocus Pocus, which all I need to know because I love Hocus Pocus, and the cover is beautiful as well as underneath the jackets. So someone recommended it to me, and they said it's their favorite book of the year so far. I don't remember who, wanting to read it. So I thought this would be a perfect read to read during my readathon. Next book for my readathon is on the Reading Challenge, where you read your most recent book purchase, and I picked Meddling Kids by Edgar Cantrell. I've been wanting to read this book because the cover is saying it's like retelling of Scooby-Doo, so I'm like, I want to read this. I literally looked in my book haul pile to see which ones I want to read, and like for me, I might change my mind once this video goes up, but I picked Meddling Kids, and I love mystery, so I definitely want to read because of it. And like I said, the cover, from the title, I keep thinking that's a Scooby-Doo's retelling of Scooby-Doo, and I want to read it because of that. So yeah, hopefully I'll get to this in my readathon. The next book for my TBR is from the Reading Challenge that has your favorite color on the book cover. I know I could have gone with The Wicked Deep, but I picked Valiant by Leslie Livingston. I've been wanting to read this book a while, and it's about this girl who's a gladiator, and she became a gladiator after her sister had passed, and that just really grabbed my interest. I'm a female gladiator. I think she's a gladiator. All I know is she's a warrior, and it takes place during Julius Caesar time, and I'm like, that really grabbed my interest. Not only is it fantasy, but it's also historical fiction, so because of the time period that they said it takes place. So yeah, and I've been wanting to read this for a while. Next book on my TBR is for the Reading Challenge, where you pick a book that has the highest rating on Goodreads. I got Legendary by Stephanie Garber. This is the second book of Caraval. I love Caraval. Caraval. I didn't mean to say Caraval. But I loved Caraval. I've been wanting to. This is also one of my anticipated releases of this year. And I'm hoping to listen to this on audiobook because I listened to Caraval on audiobook, and I've been searching and nothing so far. And I'm like, please give me an audiobook because I've been wanting to read this on audiobook, and plus the cover is again beautiful, and I forgot what it looks like under the jacket. Up it has that little star, which is okay, but I'm definitely happy that I got this book, plus hopefully it'll be as good as the first one. And the last book for my Summer Fun Readathon is a book that has pictures. Like I said in my announcement video, I'm including books that has photography, any kind of photography, illustrations, or chapter headers, because chapter headers are also cool to look at. And I picked Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I actually have not finished. I've read it, but I've never finished a book. So plus this is the UK edition. I just like the UK edition more than the US edition. But I love Coraline, and after I saw the movie and saw what happened, I was like, oh, okay, that didn't happen at the end of the book. So I'm gonna be reading this and actually read it from start to finish. And I actually love the illustrations in this one better than the US edition. I'm trying to look for a good picture to look at. So yeah, I love Coraline, but I've never finished a book because I was afraid to. And that was like 10 years ago when I was in the 7th grade. So yeah, and it was sometime in middle school, but I definitely going to read Coraline from start to finish, so I end up so I can actually read it and not DNF it like I did years ago. So that is all for my TBR for the Summer Readathon. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below your guys' comment down below if you're going to be joining me in my readathon. I'm just nervous about it because this is my first time hosting a readathon, but I've been wanting to since I started my channel, and yeah, I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm excited about it at the same time. And if you want to follow me on social media, I have Facebook under Lost Reader, and I have Twitter and Instagram on Lost Reader 19. I also have Goodreads, which I'll link down below. And if you don't want to miss any of my new videos, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!